Now, different corals require different amounts of light. These ones are SPS corals, which stands for small polyp stony corals, and in general they require quite a high amount of light, whereas other species of corals do not require such a large amount of light, particularly things like your corellas, like your leathers, various zoanthus, clavularia, recordia, zoanthus. But in general, if you have a low light tank, fleshier corals in general tend to be safer. Any of your corella style corals tend to be safe. Any of your leather or soft style corals tend to be safe. And any of your sort of spiky, non-fleshy, non-soft tend to be harder to keep in a lower light aquarium. And then it really is a case of getting to know your tank. So don't be afraid to try like one piece of a certain group of corals, and if that coral goes well over a period of time, you could get brave and start adding more. And then you also want to be conscious of the coral's proximity to the light. So if you have a coral that you think requires more light, you move it towards the top of the tank. If you have a coral that requires less light, then you move it more towards the bottom of the tank. So as a generalization, things like your bubbles tend to go okay in lower light. Any corellas, leathers, clavularias all tend to go okay. Most of your typical Euphilia species, they're not an overly high light coral, but you probably want to position them in a position where you need a bit more light. All these sorts of guys don't require heaps of light. And then there are also species of corals that don't really require light at all because they're non-photosynthetic. So it is a matter of getting to know your tank, trying various pieces, making sure your water quality is good, and then understanding the 3-week rule, which is you put a coral in a position. If it seems to be going well after 3 weeks, that's fine. If not, then you do need to try moving it. And when you move it, you really want to look at move it away or towards the light, or away or towards the water flow, or away or towards other species of coral.